Number 16. Oh. Alright, now press it. Somebody bitch get fucked this evening. Oh, well, that sucks. This shit started. This shit been fucking in all season too damn long. God damn, all the damn jerseys. I didn't know they had an all gold jersey. But I think didn't he get on for didn't he get on for the
early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume.
Never mind.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
War Eagle. Just don't disrespect it. Jump.
The Terrapins' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway.
What?
He'll bring it out.
I literally just
slips through the line.
I literally just did my shift. I don't know why he's back here.
Take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Perfection.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the toss to the left. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
I don't know why he's not doing that shit.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
About fucking 20 elites on this team.
They'll go to the fullback. Can't get him to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Wide open downfield. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play.
I thought it was just my kid.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Hand off from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
What are you saying? You say that's like
From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
I think he will have
and that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it.
But they don't. They don't touch your numbers. But after last year, you said he was going to try one more minute, so.
Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Oh!
We're going to get a lot of answers.
He will not pick up
They
any
get him
speed.
down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
He wants to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they... Hook up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it.
Oh, shit. Extender.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. To the air, it's Washington. He uncorks one deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return. And that's how this period will come to an end. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it first and 10 from the 13. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like, that's...
No,
oh, my God. What is going on?
He's a...
This man just come...
Crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away.
Fuck. It moved right at the last second. It almost took good. Oh, man.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Put it on the hash.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On the ground, it's Howard. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. They've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Stands in and takes the hit. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Terrapins will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Rams in with the stiff arm. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Auburn! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
So what's the score of that game, bro?
Coming out with it, it's McLaurin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
Yeah, I think
Here they're trying to get to the edge.
Oh my gosh.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker.
Where's Leach?
Still running. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Dykes. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
That's really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
For the year. Oh, he needs an eye surgery all of a sudden. That nigga was funny. Yeah. I mean, I knew fucking Sabonis. Yeah, I knew Sabonis was going to be out. Back when Dean was good. They want to do that with Keegan. Nigga, that's the nigga that's going to stay.
It's Peppers. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Unless fucking
it's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive
so
yardage.
Develop more. We're gonna get our point guard next year.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Under fire. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah.
The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic.
Stop diving.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Lose a couple times so I get to the playoff.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver.
Next week, get up to the fucking Chiefs nigga. Oh, you got it, bro. I'm out of time.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the big fella. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And back to the air on 2nd down.
What's that?
And the pass rush is effective.
Let that man go right in.
19. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
What, the last one? Yikes. Laid it out right there for you. You know, just ran right by it.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, a short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the move. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
After your defense just went up there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Come on.
And the Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Sticks it in his belly. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football.
I'm sorry. Was this the first drive of the half?
They were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So the 16-play drive, they're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Dykes. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up.
My Dykes.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
You're big, my bad.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Washington. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He was oh so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down will open up the final period. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, got that on.
Got the conversion and still going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. This time it's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they know some explosive plays.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we've got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
Pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
Whoa.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Washington. Looking for a huge play. And it was worth for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, this crowd
You're a maniac, my nigga.
Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
You know what kind of nigga you got to be to bite my ear off with a fucking mouth guard in?
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
What kind of nigga you got?
On 4th down, looking to pass. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation. Put 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run and take care of the football and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Knight. Under fire. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time helped force the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Better, for sure.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And
intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a really good job on the defense, understanding the situation. Down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the big stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they said that basically
it's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Out the fucking way.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space.
And
Pass to 10.
yeah, so I'm gonna put out a burn and start shooting.
Touchdown, Tigers.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense.
That's what I'm saying. What kind of party
and the extra point was good to finish things off.
You know, y'all know motherfuckers with the dance, but then again, we were saying that also clubs don't usually pat niggas down.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Dropping back, it's Washington. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
looking to take a shot. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0.